Alright, hey you guys! It is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Naruto Gaiden, chapter 709, 700 plus 9, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you feel extra dandy. Chapter 709, I'll protect you. And you guys know that I really love y'all because I have the worst migraine ever, and it's like 2:56 in the morning, and I'm still up doing my review because I love you guys that much, and I haven't done a video in like a week. So there you go. This chapter was pretty freaking epic. Like, of course, I always pick up where the last one left off at, and Shin is surrounded, well, Sarada is surrounded by the Shin clones, and Shin is standing in front of her, and he summons all these blades to replace his arm that he's missing. So he has his blade arm that actually looks pretty freaking dope, if I do say so myself. Sakura looks a little puzzled. But while all this is happening, we see everybody inside of Sasuke's Susanoo flying to wherever Sarada is in the Kaya dimensions. So, Sarada, I can understand why she is feeling the way she's feeling, because, I mean, we all know that you probably shouldn't take too much to heart anything of what Suigetsu says to anyone, but she is really finding out that Karen is her mother really messed her up, and is completely understandable. Literally the first 12 years of her life she grew up around Sakura. She never even met Sasuke until a few hours ago, like in this time. So I completely understand why Sarada is having a hard time getting a grip on dealing with whether or not to want to still see Sakura as her maternal figure, or what to even think of Sasuke, whether or not she should be happy that she finally found who her mom is, or if she really even believes that that is her real mom. It's just a whole lot of stuff. And she's thinking about all this, and Naruto has an uncanny way of knowing without knowing, because he like walked up and put his hand on her shoulder, and it immediately made her feel better, and she was like, well, now I'm just gonna focus on saving my mom. And she's still calling her mom, which is awesome. So she still sees Sakura as her mother. I mean, Sakura is the one who literally raised her from the time she was a baby up until this point in time. And if it hadn't been for Suigetsu doing that test, she probably never would have really known that Sakura wasn't her mom. So, I mean, well, wasn't her mom for all we know. Sakura could still be her mom. There's still a few discrepancies about the whole DNA testing and finding out whether or not Sarada is Karen's daughter, all that kind of stuff. So, while all this is happening, we see Shin, Big Shin, Big Shin and Little Shin, like, they find where he is, and he is trying to pretty much like kill Sakura, and Sasuke, being the person that he is, literally comes out of nowhere and saves her. So it's like, go ahead, Sasuke. Sasuke really is, and even Naruto said it, that Sasuke is a force to be reckoned with when he has his full eye powers back. So Sasuke went the freak off, and he really effed up Shin. Like, he ground his bones to make his bread. I don't know why that made me think of that. But yeah, Shin was messed up. Sasuke is fucking OP, and Sakura, she just looks so happy that her man came to save her. It's just like, oh, that's so precious. So this chapter, just seeing Susanoo again made me so happy. It really just wasn't prepared to see the epicness that was Susanoo. And can anybody tell me? It looks like at one point it looks like Shin is floating, but I know that Sasuke broke a lot of his bones when he squeezed him with the Susanoo. So, I mean, is it possible for him to float? I feel like that's a little weird. I don't know why, but excuse me, but he got what was coming to him because all the Shin clones turned on him and they look like they're about to F him up. And why in the flying fudge is there a gigantic Shin? How is that even a thing? Where did it even come from? How do you make a clone that big? I don't understand. And I think that it's kind of awesome that you have like some skinny Shins and some chunky Shins. The chunky Shins are cute. It's just like, don't want to pinch their little cheekies. They're so fluffy. They're so fluffy, I'm gonna die. And calm down. So yeah, there were a whole lot of Shins. And Naruto, being the person that he is, of course, did his multiple shadow clone jutsu to try to fend them off, but they looked like they were giving him a run for his money. And that big Shin, literally, I probably would have peed on myself if I saw a person that big. I mean, but then if you think about it that way, I mean, Choji used to be able to get that big. So Chocho probably will be able to get that big if she can't already. But she didn't even give him, like, no one even gave her the chance to do anything. Sasuke literally came out of nowhere, cloaked in his Susanoo or Matarasu flames, and punched the big Shin in the face. I was like, oh, he's so cute. Why would you want to punch big Shin? But it needed to happen because he was looking ominous. So just this whole chapter was pretty fucking awesome. And then the fact that Sarada came at the end and would look like she was about to tear shit up is awesome. Like, she destroyed the little baby Ghetto Mazo. Like, she killed it. Even Shin was like, it's dead. So Sarada looks like she is about to gallivant through some Shins. Like, it is about to go down. I'm so looking forward to next week's chapter. Honestly, I don't know what to expect at this point. I mean, we already got our mind blown when the Shin clones stabbed Big Shin in his body, and they pretty much said that he's old, they're new, he is no longer needed because the old is pretty much out with the old and with the new. So Shin, he looked like he was genuinely surprised at what happened. But Sakura was like, I kind of already saw this happening, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, this chapter was freaking awesome. And I'm so looking forward to next week's chapter. I'm so looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. I'm kind of rooting for Shin now. I want to see, it would kind of suck. It's only 9 chapters in, and the main villain that we've all seen for most of the chapters is about to die, or he looks like he's about to die. So maybe he'll join the good side and help take out all the little baby Shins. I don't know. It's a possibility. Then hopefully we soon find out about whether or not Sakura or Kirin is Sarada's mom. What Sasuke has to say about this, because Sasuke has some major explaining to do. So there's so many questions, and there's so many different things that I could probably think of to question in the story as a whole right now, but the head hurts really bad, so I'm about to go back to sleep. So yeah, so as always, I would love to hear how you guys felt about this chapter. How do you feel about the way things turn out? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to Shin? How do you think things are going to turn out with Sasuke and Sarada? Do you think that he's finally going to answer her questions? Just a lot of different things. So yeah, so as always, please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. It helps me out a whole lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.